cette année, le podcast Mini a été invité pour être partenaire média d'un grand événement qui se déroule dans la ville de Québec, ma ville, nommé The Mining Investment Event. Et j'ai avec moi aujourd'hui Joanne Jobin, qui est la fondatrice de cet événement-là.
Merci.
Bonjour, Joanne.
Bonjour.
Là, Joanne m'a demandé de faire l'entrevue en anglais. So we will switch to English.
Merci. And pardon.
We could do both a bit.
We could do both a bit. Let's try. I don't know how it'll go, but let's do it.
So, Joanne, it's been the 4th year.
We're going into our 4th year. We started in 22, right after COVID. We had 47 companies when we first started. We had 81 investors. We had about 200 people join us. And since then, we've grown 150%. So this year, we expect to host 120 companies, around 300 investors, and somewhere between 800 and 900 delegates.
But you started the event at Château Frontenac, and
We
then
did.
now it's at the Centre des Congrès. So, I
Yes.
mean, we see the growth of the
Well,
event.
even in our second year, we were at Le Manège Militaire, and we went from 47 companies to 108 in year 2. So that was extraordinary growth for us. So we actually grew out of our and I thought that would take 5 years, but we actually grew out of it in year 2. So we ended up going over to the Centre des Congrès, and we're delighted to be there. It just really suits us. The hotel is right across the street, the Hilton, our partner hotel, and the traffic just flows really nicely, and we basically take up the entire floor. So.
We've been talking about the event because since we're partnering with you guys, but everybody's asking, I haven't heard about this event. How can I go? And it's
Yes.
only on invite. So maybe you can explain a bit about this.
Our model is very much like Beaver Creek or Denver Gold Forum or even a BMO, where it is invitation only. But we do, if you contact us, we will vet you, put you in the right column, and, you can get an invitation to come. We just don't take people at the door. We don't register people at the door. All of our investors are vetted so that, we're really an investment show. Each qualified company gets their own private one-on-one room for 3 days to hold their own meetings. And we have an electronic calendar system which generates a calendar of meetings for each qualified company.
And where are the investors from?
They're from all over. We've got people coming, we have high net worth, we have funds, we have bankers, we have brokers, we have, the buy side is coming very strongly this year. But really, the question is, where are they from? They're from Canada, the U.S., and Europe. Those are our main group of investors.
And this year in June, so we didn't mention the dates, but it starts
June 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
And who can we expect as companies to be there?
So we have everyone from the billion-dollar market caps right down to the juniors. I like to say we have a price and a place for everyone. We're very inclusive. So, today's junior may be tomorrow's mid-tier, right? So they deserve an audience as well. You have to have a certain market cap to be a presenting company. But at the same time, we've also got smaller companies that are taking one-on-one meetings. And then the really small companies that are, let's say they're 10 million market cap and under. They don't have the kind of budget to, be a tier 1 or a tier 2 presenting or non-presenting company, but they still want to meet with investors. So we're giving everybody that opportunity to shine. And I think we've done a really good job with that.
How do you think the mood will be this year with the economy, the political aspect?
Very interesting. Geopolitics is huge this year.
That should be the word I should have said, geopolitics.
Geopolitics. We have a fantastic panel this year on geopolitics, the geopolitical panel, on the critical metals pipeline, what's happening, where it's going. Matt Zolonowski from Greyfriars, who used to be with the Department of Defense, is going to be our moderator for that panel. We're very excited to have that. We have a a woman's business, an Indigenous women's business panel this year. So we're really excited
And we
about
need to
that.
get them on the podcast.
Exactly.
For sure.
And so the Honorable, Honorable Yvonne Jones, Member of Parliament for Labrador, will be there. We also have a couple of our other, the Labour Minister for Quebec, Kateri Jones, will be there. So we have some really strong panelists this year, and that's a big part of why people come to the conference, because they want to listen to what people
So
have
it's
to
not
say.
only one-on-one. So you have this aspect, and then you
Yes.
have conferences that people can assist.
Yes, and the difference between when people go, well, what's the difference between you and Beaver Creek or Denver Gold or whatever? And I say, well, we have one big stage. We only have so many slots for people to present. And we really want those CEOs to shine. So when they go on that stage, they can have a fireside, they can have a TED Talk style presentation. We call it The Talk. We can mic them up, they can walk the stage, or they can do a traditional podium. Or, like I said, there's lots of different options that they can do. So when I started this conference, I didn't start it from a conference convener. I'm an IR capital markets person. So I looked at it as, if I'm going there, what do I want? What do I want my CEO to do? What do I want my team? Where do I want them to shine? It's not just about the meetings. It's also the strong networking that we have. All of our evening events are all sponsored. We have a sponsors gala networking event, which is really well attended, with a casino and lots of great food and a beautiful core shack. We also have cocktail parties. Atkins Realis is doing a beautiful After Dark event this year.
That.
So, and Core Technologies is doing our welcome event this year. So there's lots of reason to, you'll have a great 30-minute meeting with somebody, but then you can go and meet them and continue on. So there's, we're doing it a little differently.
And I didn't know about that, so I just wanted to mention it. But each day there's a theme. Like on day 2, it's critical metals,
Yes.
this is like MCS, and then on the second day it's more for the explorers and the developers.
Yeah, and the first day is really for the producers, the royalty companies, and big developers.
Okay.
So yeah, each day is kind of laid out. And last year, to our delight, we still had a full room of people listening to all the explorers that came through. And of course, Glencore's got the last spot of the day with the really important student sponsorship.
If people want to come, is there still places available?
Yes. So all they have to do is go on the website at www.themininginvestmentevent.com and just register, and we'll pick it up and we'll give you a call and we'll send you a registration code and you're on your way.
I'm really excited to be there this year. We've been hearing about this event from our customers, and each year, I think in Quebec, the Quebec market, we've been talking more about the investment event, and people are wishing they were there last year. So I think that this year the wishers will probably be there.
No, it's great. We're very, very happy and thankful for the support that we're getting. I never want to take it for granted. Every year is a new year, and we work just as hard to bring in the right companies and the right speakers. It's a year-long event, as you can imagine, but we're doing really well, and I'm really happy with the caliber of companies we've got and the speakers, and hopefully we'll have a few more announcements to make. We'll be putting out a press release this week on our panels and our speakers, and hopefully we'll have a few more surprises down the road before the conference.
Merci, Joanne, pour ton temps. On va finir ça en français.
OK, c'est parfait, c'est parfait.
Fait qu'on se voit en juin à ton événement.
Merci pour tous.